Is an emotion caused by the belief that someone or something is dangerous, likely to cause pain, or a threat. It is also a survival instinct. Without fear, we would be walking into traffic, we would be jumping out of buildings. With this speech titled, Let Your Fear Empower You, Fabio will be addressing one of his biggest fears. Ladies and gentlemen, Fabio.
Good morning, everyone. What is your greatest fear? I want you to think for that for a second. According to the Gallup poll taken back in 2001, 1,016 people were interviewed, and the top fears in America were: number 5, spiders and insects. Number 4, being enclosed in small spaces. Number 3, fear of heights. Number 2, fear of public speaking. And number 1, like Dr. Jones, fear of snakes. Fellow members and distinguished guests, out of those 40% interviewed had fear of public speaking. And I can tell you with 100% certainty that back in those days, 2001, I was one of them. Today I'd like to tell you my story on how I overcame the fear of public speaking. And my story has some good lessons that I hope you can learn as well. It all started back in middle school. I went to a Catholic school, and we were required to take drama classes. One of the assignments were to perform a dialogue in front of the whole class in the stage. It was right there and there that I figured out that I was very scared to talk in front of a group of people. To make matters worse, the straight A student and another good student had just gone before me, and they nailed the piece like that. And the professor was calling names in random order. All of a sudden, I hear my name, and I froze. I was thinking, should I go or should I just die right now? As I was taking step towards the stage, I could hear my heart racing, and sweat started forming around my arms and my head. I did not know what would become of that. My thoughts going through my mind, what if I mess up? What's going to be of this? Needless to say, I went there and I froze. It was all a blank, but I knew I had messed up in a big way. I had sabotaged myself. And I definitely confided my partner.
Oh no.
From that point on, because of that awful experience that I had, I decided to become a little turtle. From that on, I would always hide inside of my shell, not say much, really keep things to myself. Even one of my friends throughout my life, he dubbed me the man of a few words because I didn't talk much. I also always got along with people that were very extroverted and liked to talk a lot because I would always listen and I didn't have to say much. In the book, The Compound Effect by Darren Hardy, he states, "We all come into this world the same, naked, scared, and ignorant. After that grand entrance, the life we end up with is simply an accumulation of the choices we make." Many years have passed since that awful experience, and little did I know how detrimental that choice of becoming the little turtle would be. A simple decision would have a negative compound effect. And the list is, but not limited to. It would make me even more introverted. I was already introverted. It made me even shyer than I was. It lowered my confidence level. In addition, I was perceived as having low energy because I didn't talk much. It was terrible. And my self-esteem, needless to say, was very low. Fast forwarding to about 2 years ago, it wasn't until I started my part-time business, being a professional network marketer, that I saw a need to improve my public speaking skills. There I was in a business meeting with my good friend Monty Taylor. Monty has been a CEO of 2 different companies. He was a very accomplished man, very knowledgeable, experienced, and a great speaker. He was going around the room and he was asking for product testimonials, if we had any volunteers. And the room was crowded with people, and there once again, there I was, afraid of talking in front of people that I did not know. It was that time that I decided that things had to change. One thing that Jim Rohn has taught me, if you want to have more, you have to become more. Success is not something you pursue, but what you pursue will elude you. It can be like trying to chase butterflies. Success is something you attract by the person you become. Also, the CEO of the company says, stop being shy, it's costing you a fortune. So that was a tipping point for me to make changes. From that moment on, I realized what the true meaning of the word fear meant. It's an acronym. It meant false expectations about reality. And I realized that all those things that happened when I was little, it was all created by unrealistic beliefs that I had made up in my mind. Looking back, the lessons that I learned is don't care about what others are thinking about yourself. Another lesson that I learned, choices that you're making today can greatly affect you in the future. So be mindful of those choices. Number 3, do not dishonor yourself by comparing yourself with others. I'd like to finish off with a quote from Anthony Robbins. Live life fully while you're here. Experience everything. Take care of yourself and your friends. Have fun, be crazy, be weird. Go out and screw up. Nobody wants you anyways. So you might as well enjoy the process. Take the opportunity to learn from your mistakes. Find the cause of your problem and eliminate it. Don't try to be perfect. Just be an excellent example of a human being. Thank you.